up guys, how's it going and welcome to the main channel. This is Kuro. In today's video we're gonna be talking about one thing that I've been actually pretty interested on, because a while ago we had basically they revealed or gave us some information pertaining to this supposed console that was gonna come out from Valve, which was supposed to be like the Switch, and we never really heard about anything for that until today, where they finally announced that Steam Deck is finally available now. So they showed it, they showcased it, and it's a really interesting console concept. It's really definitely taking, you know, the market of the Switch and everything. And now, if you guys been in my channel long enough, you may or may not know I do have some thoughts about the Switch, but definitely this is not about the Switch. Now, one of the major things that I just kind of want to say up front is, like, although it is really cool with all these features and Valve and being able to play your Steam games and everything, that's particularly something that I don't really care too much about. I have a pretty beefy PC and I don't really like to play too much on the go. Like, I'm not a Go person. Like, that's pretty much why I don't really use my Switch too much. What I like particularly is, one, how much this allows this for the market to open more. If this is successful, and at least this is able to kind of fight the Nintendo Switch right now, I really feel that this is gonna open up for other companies like Microsoft or even Sony to really look at the market and say, hey, there is really a market for this kind of type of hybrid consoles and everything. So that's really my hope from all this, that really, if this is successful, the other companies can see that there is definitely some kind of market going on in there. The other thing that I actually kind of really actually like is the fact that this is a gaming laptop. This is a gaming PC portable, which is something that I've been wanting to for a while. Not for the gaming aspect, but because actually my job is like pretty far away from my home, and you know, as somebody that has multiple YouTube channels, I kind of need it for like editing and anything like that. Sometimes I'm on the road for some time and I have some break time for like an hour or something like that, and sometimes I just have downtime at my job, but I don't really have a laptop to work with and everything. Again, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I do have a pretty beefy computer, so I don't really need something like that, but I would like to have something more portable that I'm able to take with me for like video editing or for recording videos or doing all kinds of stuff like that. And as soon as I saw this hybrid PC mobile console, I realized that this could be potentially a new kind of market, which is kind of a new kind of way to experience computers with or a really beefy computer, really, which is something that is different from a laptop or from a PC and everything like that. So personally, I love the idea of it. Obviously, there is a lot of caveats for like pricing and everything like that. And honestly, this is one of the things that actually surprised me the most. This is actually starting at $400 all the way to about $650, just depending on, you know, storage size, pretty much. And but even if you buy the cheapest one, which is $400, you can still like buy SD cards for it and everything like that. Obviously, probably not gonna be as fast because of the SSD drive and everything like that. There's obviously some components that you can say, oh yeah, it's gonna make it faster if you know, have the higher storage and everything. But even at the smallest size, which is a pitiful amount, it's still a really interesting concept to think about. And I honestly really like the way that this looks. I know some people are talking about how this looks terrible, and yeah, honestly, it does look a little, like, some parts of it I kind of hate. Like, I don't really know where the everything goes and everything. It looks kind of awful. Now, you are seeing the trailer that IGN put up in their trailer here, which is literally, that's what we have right now. Everybody else kind of just re-uploaded a version of their own of that. And obviously, I'm not big enough to get my own trailer or anything like that. So anyway, so that's one thing. But I really actually like some aspects of it. Like, one of my bigger concerns about the Switch is the JoyCons. It's actually one of my biggest gripes, one of my biggest issues. And this game actually does, this console does look a little more like on the chunkier side. I really kind of don't like how small and tiny the controllers are, like the buttons and everything feel on the Switch, and it does like have some like sizable controllers, although at the same time I actually don't like the positioning or anything. So we'll see once we get in our hands. I feel like I'm gonna end up getting this, but I'm not sure yet. I still want to see like more stuff about it and everything like that. One thing that I actually do admire as well is the fact that this comes in Linux, which obviously, if you know, it's really versatile for a lot of different stuff. But it does look like you can also uninstall it and just install Windows. You have Microsoft and everything like that. So that's cool if you can do that, because that will open up to a lot of possibilities, like emulation and being able to play other games that are not on Steam, you know, things like the Xbox Cloud. This will really make a beast of a computer. Like, if you really can just get like a Xbox Cloud and play pretty much anything that is out on the library right now, this will may as well be the Xbox Switch, or you know, whatever portable you can think of it. This has a lot of ramifications, and if it really works the way that it seems like it does, then it's definitely gonna be something cool to look at. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video here, guys. Just kind of gushing about this idea of this new console hybrid with a PC, opposed to just kind of like the Switch version and everything. So this is definitely not the first of its bunch. There's been a bunch of kind of failed attempts, and all of them do good. You know, like the majority of them do okay, but they're extremely expensive. That's one of the biggest things here. Is pricing is a big one for me, and this one going at $399, $400, being this the new Switch is $350. I feel like it's a fair like ask, especially because this is as powerful as a PS4, which is fantastic. It's a really crazy thing to think, but that is pretty cool. Anyway, that's pretty much it for today, guys. Like, subscribe, and everything else, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.